What a useless press conference this was. The UFC 321 press conference turned out to be extremely boring. For the most part, there was nothing entertaining at all. At one point, it honestly felt like a lecture was going on. The questions were so basic, and the fighters' answers were so plain that even the audience went completely silent. And this is the UFC we're talking about, the biggest MMA organization in the world, yet their microphones still don't work properly. For example, Verna Jandaroba's translator couldn't even be heard properly. The mic volume was so low that no one could understand what he was saying. Even Dana White, who could probably hear it from the stage, pointed it out and told them to fix the mic. Then comes Mario Bautista, who said he's not looking for a decision win but is aiming to finish Umar Nurmagomedov because he wants to earn a title shot. He said that to get that opportunity, he needs to stand out from the rest of the contenders. That's why he's going for the finish. On the other hand, Umar didn't specifically talk about a finish but said he wants to showcase his full skill set and put on a good performance for the fans. Now, one slightly interesting part came when Cyril Gaines said that he plans to take Tom Aspinall into deep waters and that he's trained differently this time to do that. Aspinall replied that everyone who has ever said they'll take him into deep waters has ended up getting knocked out early, so let's see what happens this time. Gaines saying the same thing, so will he also get knocked out early? We'll find out. Then, a reporter brought up an interesting point. Recently, a clip went viral where Daniel Cormier's mic was still on, and he was heard saying that Tom Aspinall might become the greatest heavyweight of all time, the GOAT, because none of his current opponents have the skill set to beat him. Cormier even mentioned names like Alexander Volkov and Jailton Almeida, saying that even if one of them wins and gets a title fight against Aspinall, he doesn't think they can beat him. So the reporter asked Aspinall about that, and Aspinall said MMA is the most dangerous sport in the world. Sure, he feels like he's the best heavyweight right now, but at the end of the day, it's fighting, anything can happen. Then either the same reporter or his twin asked Umar a really good question. He mentioned that Merab Dvalishvili recently said Umar would need 2 or 3 more wins before getting a title shot. The reporter asked Umar if he agreed with that or if his upcoming fight against Mario Bautista could already be considered a number 1 contender fight. Umar refused to comment on Merab and said he doesn't want to keep talking about him. He's not focused on Merab. His focus is entirely on winning the bantamweight belt. And just when things started to get a little interesting while Umar was talking, the live stream glitched. But before that, Umar asked Dana White directly if his fight with Bautista could be a number 1 contender fight. Dana replied that if both fighters put on a proper show, if the winners would definitely deserve a title shot. Basically, Dana was saying, to go war, get a finished. Then you will earn a title shot. But honestly, as you will see in my prediction video, I think this fight is going to a decision. So the question is, will a decision win still get the winners a title shot? Let's see what happens. Dana clearly wants an impressive performance. Umar did say, though, that he will definitely put on a proper performance. After that, there wasn't much left. Toward the end, there was a light moment when a reporter asked Tom Aspinall about his sarcastic comment that he'd win by split decision. Aspinall replied sarcastically again, saying, "Yeah, that's exactly the plan. I'll just jab Cyril Gaines, hold him the whole fight, and win by split decision." The crowd laughed, and the reporter said that if that happens, everyone will boo him. Dana White quickly jumped in, laughing, and said that he'd boo the fight too if that actually happened. Obviously, Aspinall was joking, but imagine if that joke actually came true. So that's it, guys. That was the whole press conference. Not interesting at all. Even the face-offs were pretty basic. You could easily call this the worst press conference of the year.